I'm trying to let go of the hand. I'm just looking at that bus. I'm looking at that bus. My heart is going boom, 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 boom. Mind is like, Marilyn, run. If you're smart, you will run and get on that bus now. My hand is sweating. There's even drops of sweat coming on my head. I'm like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I literally just go like this. I just break that hand. I move my hand like this. This is me. I'm running.
Listen, so this baby won't ask for a slow jam. This in J so 606, but she best get with a program. Letting it go, who tryna build a snowman car? Hand tryna build a snowman. As I get L, who cares, still go hand. But he still here, kids so like go hand. Now this buddy won't ask for.
What's up, YouTube gang? It's your girl Matt, and I'm back with another video. Hey B, it's me, M-A-D-D-Y Maddie, period. Before I even get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Maddie gang because we're such a vibe. Anyways, the real reason why you guys are here today is to hear my story time. As you guys already know by the title, this is a story time about the time I actually got kidnapped. So, it was a Thursday night, and I went to church because I have this church, and on Thursday they do like a prayer service on Thursdays. I've gone to church now, getting my praise and worship, praising my God. After church service now, I don't know, I kind of felt weird. Like something around me just felt weird. So something inside of me was saying, take cab home. But me, I didn't want to listen to my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm spending too much money on cab. Let me save my money and let me just take public transport. So cool. I've now come out of church, and quite ironically, at the time, I had red hair as well. It's me, young 18-year-old or 17, can't remember, but standing at the bus stop, waiting for the bus with my red hair. Then, on the side, my kidnapper. He didn't look like an old man. He just looked like, let's say he's 26, 27, like he still looked young. Do you get it? It's cool. Anyways, he's walking. Then he walks, and like, I'm here, and he's standing here, and he's just looking at me, like giving me the eye. I'm looking at him, and then I look away, and then I genuinely start to feel uncomfortable because I'm thinking, okay, you looked at me once, twice, but now you're just genuinely just keep looking at me. So I'm looking at the time, looking at the bus time, waiting for my bus, getting a little bit nervous now, but I'm thinking it's not that deep. Good thing is, I'm out in public, I'm with everyone. Do you get it? Like, everyone can see. So cool. So this guy comes closer now. He's coming closer. This is me. I'm like this. In the mighty name of Jesus, like, God, just please guide me and protect me. Like, oh, I don't want this guy to talk to me. Like, just praying, and I'm just, you know what I mean? But I'm a bit scared. So then he comes and he's like, I like your red hair. This is him literally. Like, I like your red hair. And this is me. Oh, thank you. And then I look away. Do you get it? Because I don't want to continue the conversation. So he's like, do you know what they say about girls with red hair? I'm like, what do they say about girls with red hair? Silly me, I shouldn't have even asked. I should have just walked away. I should have just ignored it. Do you get it? So he's like, they say girls with red hair are the freakiest. Girls with red hair are mad freaky. Are you freaky? I was like, I was like, no. You know what I mean? I was like, no.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Then he comes again. Just like, but I can't lie, you're mad pretty though. And I'm like, thank you. And at this time, I'm looking, I'm thinking, where is this bus? And then he starts asking me where I live, where I'm going, where I'm coming from. I tell him that I'm coming from church, but I don't tell him where I live. I don't tell him where, I tell him that I'm going home, but I don't tell him where I live. I mistakenly told him the bus that I was taking. And I was like, oh, like, why would you say that? Do you get it? Because I wasn't thinking it through. I deeped it, he could actually jump on that bus. Do you get it? So I remember saying it, and then in my head I was like, you've messed up. At that moment, I knew I really messed up. Cool. So now, you guys are gonna think this is a prank. You guys are gonna think that what he did next is not real. Do you get it? God knows. I'm standing here. Then he comes behind me. He literally comes behind me, and he holds my neck. Bro, I'm not, do you know what I mean? Because it just seems like it's not real. But I'm telling you, this is what happened. this guy, a stranger, a guy that I do not know, like obviously I've only spoken to in that moment, but obviously I don't know him. He's genuinely a stranger. He's already been commenting about my hair, about my look, about me being freaky, even though I'm not. Even though I'm not. So obviously I'm standing like this, bro. As soon as he grabs my neck, so he grabs my neck like from here, if that makes sense. So he grabs my neck, but I'm trying to make you guys envision it. So he's grabbing my neck, and then he grabs my hand here. So this is my hand, like this, yeah? So I'm like this. I hope I'm explaining this to you guys well, because, I don't know, sometimes I can't explain myself. So I'm like this. So he's got his hand on my neck, and his other hand on my arm like this. As soon as he did that, this is me. I'm thinking, God forbid, this is not going to be my time. I'm not dying now. I'm not dying like this. Do you get it? I was shaking. I was shitting my pants, basically. So I'm like this. Bro. He moves my hair to my ear. So already, it seems like it's like a movie. Like, you know them scenes, like if someone's like getting abused. So he moves my hair behind my ear, and then he whispers in my ear. And this is what he says. He literally goes... He whispers, but he grabs my neck at the same time. So as he's grabbing the back of my neck, so this is me like this, and then my ear is there, and then he's turning my head as he's whispering, and I'll tell you what he said. So he's turning my head like this, and I'm looking around. He goes, look around. So he's holding my neck. He goes, look around. Yeah, take a good look at everyone here. I was like, what? How can my man say, look around, take a good look at everyone here? He then says, do you think these people know that we just met? They probably think that I'm your boyfriend now that I'm holding your hand. Bro. Oh, you guys are not deep in what I'm saying. A stranger, a guy that I don't know. It's now like 11 p.m. It's dark, it's cold. I'm by myself. I'm at the bus stop. This guy has my hand, he has my neck, and he's moving my neck. And I'm looking at everyone at that bus stop. And the thing is, I froze. Do you get it? Because even when I was telling my mum this story, she was like, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you say, somebody help me? Like, when I'm under pressure or when something is happening, I've realised this about me. I just freeze. Like, I can't, listen, I'm out. It's like my inner self is like screaming, but then my outer self, my outer body is just frozen. So this is me. I'm just looking at what's going on. Do you get it? I couldn't do anything. I didn't shout. I didn't scream. I didn't call for help. I didn't look at anyone. I didn't even give anyone the sign. I didn't do anything. I just did what he did. I mean, I just did what he was telling me to do. So I'm like this, looking around at everybody. And I tried to move forward. I'm not, oh God. This is kind of giving me PTSD telling this story. So anyways, I move forward. As I move forward, he pulls me back. He's like, where do you think you're going? I was like, bro, one teardrop came because I was like, this is not real. So then he said, are you gonna act out or are you just gonna like follow what I say? And I said, I literally said, I can't lie, I was a pussy. I'm fucking 18, like what do you expect me to do? He's a man, he's bigger than me, he's stronger than me. Bro, everything in my head, all the common sense just left me. I did exactly what he told me to do. So I was just like, I'll follow. He said, calm. No, he said, are you going to cooperate? That's the word that he used. He said, are you going to cooperate? I said, yeah. I literally said, yes, I'm cooperating. Bro, he held my hand. When he held my hand like this, as if we were a couple. Do you get it? So he was holding my hand. So me and him are holding hands like this. So we're holding hands. So he's like, what bus are you taking? And then I said the same bus that I said before. And he's like, cool, no, you're not going to take that bus. You're going to follow me. I'm going to take you to... I can't remember where he said he was going to take me to, but he said, I'm gonna take you to the place and I'm going to show you something. This is me, again, stupid girl. I'm like, okay, do you get it? So I'm saying, okay. So me and him are walking. This is why God gives you angels. And it's like God was protecting me because I just came from church. Do you get what I mean? You can't tell me God is not real because I'm still here today alive because of my G-O-D. Anyways. So this is me, walking with this man, this stranger that I do not know. Walking! As I'm walking, one of my friends, like she's an older, oh yeah, so I was in year 12 because I remember she was in year 13. So one of my friends, an older, she looks at me, and obviously this is my face. Because with me, when something is happening, I can't change my face. Like, I'm such a good actress, but like, I can't I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, you will know if I'm pissed off, you will know if I'm sad, you will know if I'm angry, I'm upset, because you'll see it on my face. And I try to disguise it, but I just can't. So this is me, looking so worried and confused. This is my friend. Girl! Marilyn! Oh my gosh, Marilyn! And then I'm just like this. Because usually I'll be like, hey girl, da-da-da-da-da. So she's like, Marilyn, 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 like shouting my name. And then the guy, I didn't even say anything. The guy just pulls me back. And then as the guy pulls me back, this is my friend. She's like, Marilyn, who is this? I'm still not speaking because I can't talk. She get it? My mouth is on mute. This guy's like, I'm her man. And I just look at him like, bro, and like not being funny, but that girl knows my type. She knows what I would go for. So she looked at him and she looked at me and she looked at him again and she was like, you're not her man. She get it? Like something is fishy. Like Marilyn won't. She get it? Then she now said, Marilyn, come please. I went forward again. He pulls me back with my hand. He's like, then when he pulls me back with his hand, he literally steps in front of me and he says to my friend, she's not going anywhere. And I'm just there like, so as he's saying she's not going anywhere, my friend, she's one of them like loud girls, she get it, she'll just like, oh no, do you know what I mean? So she tries to move him and I said she's not going anywhere. This boy just shouted it. And then I just said to her, I was just like, no, like, don't worry, this is just my friend. I don't even know why I was so scared. What was I scared of? So then she was giving me that look and then I kind of gave her that look like don't worry, it's calm. Then this was her. Okay, since it's calm, I'll wait for you guys to get your boss. Like, this is why you need to have good people around you. She did not leave my side. So I sat here. She went to go sit next to me and then he went to go sit in between us, if that makes sense. So then it ended up me here, him in the middle and then her on the other side. And she was just like looking at me, communicating with the whole time and I'm just there like this. And then he kept whispering in my ear while we're all sitting at the bus stop now, tell your friend to go, tell your friend to go. Like, you don't know what I'll do to you, just make sure you tell your friend to go. I said, God. I literally, the thing about me is, like I said, I just freeze under pressure. It's not a good thing, you know, because something big can be happening. Someone could be fighting, someone could be getting stabbed, God forbid, right in front of me, and this will be me. Like this. Like, I don't know. I just come to conclusion that's how I am. Anyways, so he's like, tell your friend to go, tell your friend to go. Then she was just like, no, because obviously she waited for a long time, so she was like, Marilyn, do you want me to go? I was like, honestly, it's fine. So as I'm telling her like, don't worry, guess who? Another angel comes to my rescue. So one of my aunties that actually, funnily enough, went to that church, she was walking, she was like, Marilyn! So she was like, Marilyn, what are you doing here? So as she's talking, she's looking down at my hand. This is me, I'm like, hello auntie. Like, I'm just like, hello auntie. And as I'm saying hello auntie, I don't know, maybe I felt more comfortable that she was there, but I'm trying to let go of his hand, trying to let go. As I'm letting go, he's pulling. And then she just like, I don't know, it's like she knew what that whole scenario was. She genuinely looked at me and she was just like, she literally was like this is what she was like, are you okay? Like, are you in trouble? Do you need help? And this was me. And then the guy said, no, she's fine. Bro, I don't even know who she was going to call. She just backed out her phone and she was just doing this. And then he stood up. He was like, what are you doing? And she was just like, I know she doesn't know you. I can't remember the sentence that she said, but she said something along the lines of, I know she doesn't know you. I know something. I'm calling the police. That's literally what she said. Bro, tell me if that's not an angel. As she's saying, I'm going to call the police, he's just like, calm, you don't need to do that. He just looks at me. Bro, he looks at me, he's still holding my hand, and then she's looking at me, and then I remember my bus came. I think it was my bus or her bus. I can't remember. There was a bus that I could get on, and this is me. I'm looking at that bus. So obviously, he's talking to me, she's there, my auntie's there doing the, I'm gonna call the police, them two are having their, I'm calling the police, no you're not, them two are arguing, you get it? Bro, this is me. So I'm trying to let go of the hand. I'm just looking at that bus. I'm looking at that bus. My heart is going boom, 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 boom. In my mind is like, Marilyn, run. If you're smart, you will run and get on that bus now. If you're fucking smart, you will run and get the bus. Then the other mind was like, bro, if you try to even run and he pulls you, let's say he does something bad to you. And then I felt bad because obviously I had my friend, I had my auntie, and then there's me. I don't want to run away and then he does something to them because of me. Or I didn't want to run away and then, bro, I was just scared. But everything was just going in my head right now, This was me. My hand is sweating. There's even drops of sweat coming on my head. I'm like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I literally just go like this. I just break that hand. I move my hand like this. This is me. I'm running. I've never ran so fast in my life. Bro, I ran for that bus. The doors on the bus was like this. I didn't know that as I was running, everyone else was running behind me, as in my auntie, my friend, and the guy. Like, this is what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like it's real, but it is real. So I'm running. Just imagine me running. So I'm running, and the thing is, I remember I didn't go at the front of the bus. You know when you go in the front of the bus and you tap oyster, bro? The bus where it was positioned, the straight line was for me to go at the back of the bus. You know, the doors at the back. So I just kept looking at the doors. Everyone was doing their queue to go. I was like, I haven't got time to run and then get stuck at the queue. Bro, I'm running onto that bus. I just ran. I just remember thinking. I remember my hand being let go from him. I felt free. I ran in the bus. I didn't even look behind me as I was running. I was just keep running. I jumped in the bus. I just ran to the back of the bus. I sat down and I'm like this. And my head is down. Bro, I look up. My auntie's running. She's like, Marilyn, are you okay? She's saying, are you okay? The doors are shutting because everyone has now come on the bus. So the doors are shutting and the guy is like this. Banging on the window like this. Banging on. So, let me see if I can explain this. So imagine, okay, this way. So imagine I'm sitting at, so this is the bus now, yeah? I don't know if you guys can see me. This is the bus. I'm looking that way. This is the window, yeah? The window. He is looking in and he's just banging. And he's literally saying he's got his eyes on me. And everything is happening in slow motion. So in my head, all I can see is my auntie going, do you get it? And then I have someone in the background going, bro. So then fast forward now, the bus goes, and then like my senses start coming back. I can't lie, I was crying. I cried on that bus. That was it. I didn't even get on my bus. I got on her bus, which was another bus to go like to her area. So I wasn't even going where I was supposed to go. Like, it wasn't the bus that I needed, but I just saw a bus and I jumped in it. And funny enough, so ironic that it was actually her bus to get home. So obviously she was just like, come with me to my house. She was like, where's your mum? I couldn't talk. I was just crying. So got off the bus, got to her house now. As I got to her house, she's saying to me, what happened? I'm explaining this whole story that I've just explained to you. I'm explaining that to her. I'm crying. It's like 1 a.m. now. I'm just so upset. She's like, do you want me to get you a cab home? And she said, do you want me to come with you inside the cab so then you can get home? Because I can't lie, I was shook. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. Like, as a female, it's very, very scary when you have encounters like this, because obviously you hear stuff on the news, you see people go through so many things I don't even want to mention on here, but it's just so sad because stuff like that can actually and does actually happen to people. You see girls going missing, getting abused and stuff, and I was just thinking, it could have been me. If those people didn't come at the time that they came, I don't know what could have happened to me. Honestly, I don't know what could have happened to me. And I felt so traumatized. And like, I was going to say he didn't do anything, but still mentally, emotionally, psychologically, he did, if that makes sense. Obviously, just grabbing my neck and grabbing my hand, and then just me feeling trapped with him. Like, that was a lot to take in. Do you get what I mean? So obviously Honestly, I'm crying to my auntie now. She's saying the cab thing. I said, don't worry, because obviously it's late. She's done so much for me already. She starts calling my mom, and then I say, I don't want you to tell my mom, because then my mom is gonna really worry. I'm gonna call my mom. So then anyways, I get in the cab, I get home. She says, call me when you get home. I call her when I get home. I say, I'm home, I'm safe now. And bro, it was so scary, because I got home, my sister was asleep, and like I told you, my mom was at work doing a night shift. I felt so alone. Like I felt, oh my gosh, this sounds so sad. Trust me, it's not a sad story, it's a good story. But anyways, I felt so like alone, so scared. I was just, bro, it was too much. I was crying. I didn't want to like call my mom to disturb her. I called her. I was like, Mommy, I came home from church and this is what happened to me. So as I'm saying it, I'm crying. My mom's like, oh my gosh. She said, let me leave work now. I don't even know what excuse she gave, but she gave them some excuse. She came home. She literally left her night shift to come and make sure I was okay. That's why my mom, my twin, she my best friend or whatever. But she get it. So I remember her coming home and I remember her holding me in her arms. I was just crying. And then after that period of time, she became so overprotective. Like it was a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Like she didn't want me to go out. I remember that whole like 2 weeks, it was kind of like I was already in a lockdown. But even to be fair, I didn't really want to go anywhere after that. Like I just kind of went into like a shutdown mode. But yeah, that's my story time done and over. Yeah, so it kind of sounded like it was sad at the end, but it's not. It wasn't sad. Like now, me and my friend actually laugh about it. I was like, how can a man actually grab my head? Bro, he literally grabbed my head like this, and it was the way he was turning me in slow motion. Like it was so flipping scary. It was such a scary thing. But I'm so happy that I'm alive and well. The devil can't bring me down. So yeah, I have so many stories for you guys. Also, please comment what type of videos you want to see. Like I always want to make my channel different and unique and like have, you know, crazy ideas, but I still want to take use lot's ideas as well. Do you know what I mean? So if there's something in particular that you want me to do, make sure you comment it down, DM me, message me, whatever you gotta do. Thank you for my support. Thank you for your support. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
Yeah. Welcome to the 7, let me show you what I'm about. You may know me as a now, I'm that kiddo from the south. God really made me different, got a legendary sound if I say so.